Hi, I'm glad you're here. We're ready to work out again today. Let's get started in a high knee march. We're just gonna bring these knees up high, alternating right and then left, left and then right. And as we get those knees up, let's find a little bit of a twist through the torso. We can bring the elbow close towards the knee. Get those knees up high. Nice and slow though. Just a few more here. And then we're gonna pick up the pace. And as we pick up the pace, we're just gonna get those knees up high. Elbows are gonna swing a little bit more. Now we can go here, stay here, or we can get higher knees coming up right here. Or we can go fast, slow it down, catch a breath, jump right back in. Let's keep going. Find the pace that works for you. Don't stop moving. In 3, 2, 1, and relax. Rest. Side shuffle low. We're gonna stay to the far end of where we are. Crouching down low, hands out in front of us. We're gonna shuffle to the side and then back. About 3 shuffles each direction. Keep your bottom low. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. One more time, each direction. Good, and standing up, side lunges. We're gonna step out wide, hinge over this outside knee as it pushes back in, opposite side. Side lunge, alternating sides. Keep going. As you lunge, we want as much as we can to keep those toes pointed forwards. One more each side. Good. Back in the middle. Let's go to a low march. And then we're going to take it wide. We're going to step wide and then step it back into the center. March wide. Take those feet out wide, and then march back to the center. March out wide. Take the feet to the center. One more time, march out wide. Stay here. Shift your weight, side to side. We're gonna stay low. Stay low. Point the toe as we shift the weight. Once we feel good in this rhythm, let's include the arms. We're gonna send them up and over. So we end up making a long line, wrist down to toe. Keep going. And if you can get some lift up off that back toe as you bring it up side to side and find some balance, we can add that. Or we can stay where we are, shifting side to side, Bring that arm up and over, reach to the side. 3 more. 2. The last one. Good, now with the feet wide, we're gonna get back into that swing back and forth. And now, wide butt kickers or hamstring curls. We're gonna bring the heels up to the butt, legs out wide, and we're gonna include a bicep curl. Fists come up to shoulders, elbows stay tucked into the ribs. Squeeze, and as the heel comes up towards your backside, the knee points towards the ground. Really get in there and try and kick your bottom. Squeeze that hamstring, get that heel up, squeeze the biceps as you get the palms up to the shoulders. And 3, 2, the last one, and relax. All right, let's go. Squat, twist, and reach. We find our squat. We're going to squat down, and as we come up, we twist and reach, pull ourselves back to center, squat, twist, reach, and pull. Alternating sides, right, left. Keep going. We squat, and then we find a twist, reaching long in the opposite direction. Great job, keep going. Be mindful of those knees, that they stay back behind the toes and they track out towards the pinky toes. We want wide knees in our squat. Two more each side. Last set. And good, we're gonna meet back here at the middle. It's finding a good foundation. We can have the feet about hip width apart, rolling the arms, big arm circles. We're gonna start big, circling them back behind us. Gradually make your circles smaller. Leaving the arms straight. Coming in smaller and smaller until we have a nice little circle. And then we'll hold here, chest open, shoulder blades back, pelvis tucked forward, hold the arms up, and circle in the opposite direction. Starting small, making them a little bit bigger, and then keep going bigger until we finish with those big circles in the opposite direction of where we started. And release the arms down. Shoulder shrugs. Let's bring those shoulders to our ears and then release them down. Shoulders to our ears and down. Squeezing the shoulder blades together as we draw the shoulders down, and then we squeeze them again up to the ears and down. Keep going, ears and down. Last one. Good. Now let's roll those shoulders. Let's bring them up, back, up, forward and down. Up, forward and down. Rolling them out. And now reverse the direction of it. We're going to bring them up, back, and down, opening up the chest. Good, we'll shake out any kind of tension we might have gained there. So butt kickers, we're gonna keep the knees narrow. As the heels come towards our backside, knees stay down towards the ground. Find your pace. Butt kickers and go. Keep going. We can do this, keep going. Keep it up. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and done. Both feet down, great job. Let's bring both arms straight up overhead. Hold them high overhead. Overhead, high knees. Let's just start here. And when you're ready, pick up the pace. Overhead, high knees. And don't forget, you can slow that pace down. Just don't stop moving. Keep those arms up. Three, 2, and 1. Relax it all down. Good job getting into a squat. We're gonna find our squat. Remember, we wanna get hips back, sinking them down, then the knees bend. Arms can be out as a counterbalance or they can stay tucked in close to us. We wanna come down, knees come out towards the toes. And we're gonna sink down, finding our squat. And hold. Keep holding. If you have any pain in your knees, stand back up and get back down into your squat slowly. Don't go down as far the next time, and make sure that those knees are tracking out towards the pinky toes. Keep holding. And release up. Good. Let's hula hoop. Swinging the hips all the way around in a circle. Front, side, back, side, and then around to front. Keep going hip circles. Good, and then hold back at the center. Squat again, squat, hold. We're gonna hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, up. Now we're gonna squat, hold, and pulse after 5. Hold for 5, then pulse for 5. 3, 2, 1, pulse. 3, 4, 5. And hold for 5, 3, 4, 5, pulse for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. And release all the way standing. Great job. Hula hoops again. Send those hips now in the opposite direction you had sent them the first time. Circling it all the way around, sending it back to the side, way into the front. Circles, big hula hoops, nice and slow. All right, now let's start at the front. Stop where you are. Meet me at the front. We're gonna go to the side, back, side, front, hold. Side, opposite side, back, left, front, hold, left, back, right, front. Keep alternating the direction that you go, stopping at the front. Good, and on this last one, we're gonna hold at the front, letting the arms hang down in front of us. We're gonna let those hips sink back, chest stays open, and we're just gonna hinge forward the backside to come up. And keep going here. Same thing, sending those hips back, fingertips towards the shoelaces. Squeeze our backside to come up, hip hinge. Go at your own pace, so long as you can make sure that that back stays flat. And you're thinking about as you squeeze back here to bring yourself back up. One more. Hold at the top. Great job. Come on down to the floor now. Bird dogs. We start in our tabletop. Hands under shoulders, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. We're going to send the left leg back, toes down, hips square to the floor, and then the right arm. If our left leg is back, our right arm is reaching forward. Hold here. For 3, we're going to bring elbow to knee on the count of 4. We're going to do it 3 times. 4, 3, 2, 1. Touch, knee to elbow. Release, knee to elbow. Send it back, knee to elbow. Send it back and hold. Hand comes down, knee comes down, opposite side. Sending back the leg, toes down, heels reaching behind us. Opposite hand reaches forward. Hold. Push into the hand on the floor. Counting down, and then we'll touch elbow to knee for 3 times. 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee to elbow. Send it back out. Knee to elbow. Send it back out. Last one, knee to elbow. Send it back out. Hold. Release the hand and the knee to the floor. Back again. Sending the left leg back. Right leg forward. Hold here again. This time, pushing into the floor with the left hand. Right arm will raise a little higher. As with the left leg. As we keep the hips square to the floor, keep holding. Release hand and knee down to the floor, opposite side. Sending the leg back and the arm forward. Lift the arm a little higher, the leg a little higher. Hips square to the floor, toes pointed down and heel drawing behind you. And release the hand and the knee back down to the floor. Great job. All right, now that we're down here, push-up shoulder taps. You can find your push-up on your knees, on your toes, or a slow release and a reset. As we push up, shoulder tap. And as you're ready, go. Staying here, so keep it up. Don't give up on yourself. There's those different modifications. Find the one that works for you, and don't stop moving. Three, 2, last one. Good, and sink the hips back, and you can bring the knees down if you were on the toes. Good, returning to a tabletop position. Donkey kicks, we're gonna hold here. We're gonna send the right knee back. Keep that knee bent, and we're gonna send it up to the ceiling. We're gonna stay on the left side. Kicking that knee up, squeeze the glutes, try and keep those hips square to the floor. Keep kicking. 2 more. And release that knee down. Opposite side. Again, keep that hip squared down to the floor as we send the sole of the foot up towards the ceiling. Kick back, squeeze through the glute. Keep going. Two more. And release the knee down. Great job. Coming onto our bottom, swing the knees around, or swing the feet around. Russian twist with airplane arms. We're gonna find that boat position, or similar, where we have our knees bent, heels down on the floor. We're gonna lean back slightly to really engage the abdominals. We can leave the feet on the floor, or we can raise the heels slightly. Arms out long. We're gonna reach far behind us, and then switch to the other side, reaching behind. Side to side. Alternating sides. One more each side. Good, and release it all down. Great job. Coming back down to the floor, onto our backs. We're gonna leave the soles of our feet on the floor, knees towards the ceiling. Crunches. Now crunch is not a sit-up. We will not be sitting all the way up. A crunch is we're laying down on the floor, we squeeze the abdominals until we're about here, and then we release back down. Crunch, and release. Crunch, release. Keep going here. We're going to crunch up and release. Keep going. Crunch, crunch, release. Keep on. We want to crunch all the way through. We're contracting that whole middle section. Bringing the head and shoulder blades as far off the floor as our body can get, and releasing back down. We are not sitting all the way up. That would be a sit-up. Crunch and release. Last one, crunch and hold. Hold. Release it all the way down. Ooh, big breath, okay. All right, now we're here. Let's bring both feet off the floor, knees at a 90-degree angle, head is down the floor and arms are up. This is a dead bug. We're gonna sit, it's kind of an upside down bird dog like we did before. So this time, we're gonna leave one knee up, extend the other leg long, and the opposite arm comes down close to the floor. And then we're gonna bring it up, both up together, and release the opposite side down, and bring them back towards the top, alternating sides. You could think of it as an upside down bird dog. Try and keep your lower back engaged with the floor. Nice and slow. Again, keeping that lower back engaged. Lowering the arm and the leg only as far as you can keep that. Let's do one more each side. And let it all fall down to the floor. Great job, okay. But while we're here, soles of the feet are on the floor. Hands down the floor beside our hips or our feet. Squeezing through the glutes, knees together. We're going to lift up into a glute bridge and hold. Focus on getting those hips up. Squeeze through the backside. Keep those knees together, not touching, but you just want them to stay, we don't want them to flail out to the side. We want to keep them in closer together. So that as I'm looking, I see two parallel lines running up towards my knees. Release, bow all the way down, lower back engages the floor. Reset our feet and make sure again that those toes are pointed forwards. As I look, I see two parallel lines of my thighs, and then we're going to lift the hips again. Those parallel lines stay the same. Hold up top. Releasing slowly back down. Engage your lower back with the floor. Take the right leg and send it out long, leaving the left leg up. We're going to reach for the outside of the shin, drawing the knee towards the armpit, finding a gentle stretch here. And while we're here, let's circle the ankle. Circle in any direction while we squeeze the knee into the armpit. Our right leg is long and the toes are pointed towards the ceiling. It is also flexed. Reverse the direction of your ankle, roll. Release the leg out long, arms overhead, big full body morning stretch. Oh, and release. Now we bring the right knee to the armpit by holding the shin, tucking it close to the body. Circle the ankle. Left leg is long, toes are pointed towards the ceiling. We're circling the ankle with the knee tucked close to the armpit, holding onto the shin. Reverse the direction of the circling of your ankle. Now while we have this knee, it's my right knee, so I want to take my left hand to the outside of my knee, and I want to roll it over my body, pushing down here. We want to find a laying down, a supine twist. My right arm is going to go out long behind me, and I'm going to turn my head to look over these fingers back here. Release your left hand from your right knee. We'll bring it back up. Squeeze both legs in. Head comes up and make a nice little ball. And then release the right leg long. Right hand comes outside of the left knee. As we twist it over to the side, my left hand is long, and I'm going to gaze down towards my watch. The shoulders stay engaged with the floor. If they start to come up, I need to release the stretch on my knee. or the pressure on my knee rather. All right, bring both knees into the chest, give them a nice squeeze. Roll yourself up to sitting, legs out long. Sitting up tall. Begin to lean towards your toes, grasping for your shins or your ankles or the outside of your feet. Forward fold, stretching the lower back, the glutes, the hamstrings. Release and sit up, bring the soles of your feet together. Holding the outside of your toes or your shoes. We're gonna try and draw the knees down to the floor. Sitting up tall. Stretching the inner thighs, inner groin. Stay here if this feels like a really good stretch for you, or if you would like to find a little bit deeper, hinge forward, bringing your chest down towards your shoes. So this is a really tight stretch for me, so I'm going to stay up. But again, there's that option that if you need to or would like to try and deepen the stretch, or you need to deepen your stretch. Hinge forward, bringing your chest down towards your feet. If you've hinged over, come back up to a seat. Everyone release your feet. And shake it out. You did a great job today. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you again the next time.